Alright, so recently there have been lots of stuff on the internet talking about high income skills that you need to learn to be able to change your life.
Okay, so over the last 12 years since I first became a student, I've learned loads of high income skills that have helped me personally make millions of dollars on the internet. While I was at university studying medicine, I started my own business.
Alright, so if you want to make a lot of money, then you need to know these 8 high income skills. There's an old saying that goes, your income will never exceed your level of personal development. And that's completely true.
If you want to be financially free and make the most amount of money in the least amount of time, I'm going to share the 5 high income skills that allowed me to travel and work from anywhere in the world. The first high income skill is developing specific knowledge. But
as a beginner, you should be investing the majority of your time in selling, not fulfilling the sale. Finally, you have to have capital to invest in ads, testing, software, and more, which will have a similar effect on your margin as it did in the examples above. Now for deal type, you can choose whether you want to sell your product as a one-off or as a recurring subscription. Ladies and gentlemen, now do you see why it is so hard to succeed as a beginner if you don't pick the right business model?
But the problem there is, some of these high income skills are not beginner friendly, while some are beginner friendly. Did they teach you about these high income skills that are not actually beginner friendly? Because some of these high income skills as a beginner will drain you of your energy, will drain you of your time, will drain you of your income, and at last you will lose all your life savings. Or would you want to go and meet your granny to borrow you money to start up a business that will eventually fail? 95% of skills and online businesses fail from startup because they venture into businesses, skills that are not beginner friendly. So these skills I'm going to show you in this video are high income skills that are beginner friendly. So apparently there are 2 types of high income skills. But before I talk about that, let's talk about the kind of skills that we have. We have the low income skills and we have the high income skills. Some of the low income skills will make you look as if it's high income, maybe depending on your location, but in the world scenario it is categorized as a low income skill. While on the other hand, some of these high income skills are also beginner friendly, while some are not beginner friendly. But as a beginner in this video, I'm going to show you these high income skills that are beginner friendly, so that you wouldn't fall into the trap, or you wouldn't fall into that 95% of beginners who fail from startup. Most 95% of beginners fail on their businesses, on the skills they want to learn from starting up, because these income skills, these businesses they want to learn, it's high income, but they are not beginner friendly. So in this video, I'm going to show you these high income skills with low risk, little or no initial investment on your part that will push you up. Then you'll be able to stand with the test of time. So this video is going to be segmented into 3 different parts, and part 1, or step 1 as you may want to call it, is we are going to explore these high income skills and what they can do for you, what you can actually make from them. In step 2, we are going to analyze these high income skills and the risks that is involved with them, because as a beginner you need to analyze the risk that is involved with anything you want to go into, so that to be able to ascertain that this is what will work out for you. So in step 3, I'm going to show you where to learn these skills and build on what you've learned. You understand it? So that's just it. This video is going to be a very simple and straightforward video. So let's just go ahead. In step 1, we are talking about exploring these skills. Number 1 in my list is copywriting, and number 2 is social media marketing or social media specialist. Number 3 is coding, be it back end or front end. Number 4 is affiliate marketing, and number 5 is arbitrage marketing or agency. So you might want to click out right now, because I've listed these high income skills that you need to acquire as a beginner. But do you know the nitty-gritties of these businesses? Do you know that some of these businesses, even though they are high skilled, if you don't follow through the way you should follow as a beginner, you still fall into the trap of the 95% that fail in doing these businesses because they didn't get it right, they didn't follow the right way. You understand? So that being said, number one is what I call the copywriting. Copywriting is the art and science of strategically making people to perform a particular task. That's just what it is. They write landing pages, sales pages for companies and websites. Their main aim is to strategically persuade you to take action. So that's just the work of copywriters. So many companies out there are looking for copywriters that can increase their sales, and that's why they are being paid very well. Number two is social media marketing. Being a Gen Z or at this stage in life, once you know how to perform tasks on social media, once you can manage your own personal social media account, I will show you where you can sharpen your social media skill, sell it to companies, and then be able to control their social media account, thereby generating more leads to them, which will in turn convert to sales, and they will pay you a whole lot of money as well for doing this. And it's simple as you can do for different companies, you can work for different businesses, and then you're working from wherever location that you want to work from, and you're making this whole lot of money. It's not going to be easy actually as a beginner, but you have to put in work because you know what is at stake and you know what you're looking out for. So the third one is coding. We all know that with the trend of things right now, that coding has been the need for coding is on the increase every day by day. Different people, different companies want to move their businesses online. They want their businesses to be on an app, and it is the function and the duty of a software engineer to create these apps that will enable these companies to be able to reach out a wider audience, and thereby the need for people that can write programming languages is on the increase. So you learning these languages right now will put you on an edge where you'll be able to pick the companies that you'd want to work for. So it is a very paramount and very important skill to learn right now as a beginner, so that you will submit your CVs, you look out for companies that you want to work for, and they will as well be glad to welcome you into their company and pay you on your terms. Some of these companies might even ask you if you want to be relocated to another location. Maybe you are in Africa or you're in Asia and they want to relocate to UK, relocate to Canada or United States of America. That is based on you, what you want. That is how demanding this skill is right now. The number 4 is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is simply going to online platforms and looking for particular offers that you can promote very well with your skill, and then you go into an agreement with this platform, with these companies, that if I make a sale through my affiliate link, that they are going to pay me a particular commission for any sale that is being generated through my affiliate link. It is a business model that can start making you money as early as 1 week, 2 weeks, in a day. Once you know the nitty-gritties of doing this business, once you know how to channel your audience, once you know how to convince your audience to buy from you, and you have to make sure that you're picking the offers that are sellable, offers that are very, very digital, offers that you don't really need to convince anyone. You just give them the affiliate link. Once they click on it, then the company does the rest. That's affiliate marketing for you. The next one I'm going to talk about is the arbitrage marketing. According to Imran Gaji, arbitrage marketing is the business that have already made him who he is. Different people are talking about arbitrage marketing, that is agency marketing. Different people are talking about it. Even me right now, I am going into arbitrage marketing. I want to know more about it. I want to have my own agency, because I want to keep expanding my scope. I want to keep expanding myself. So you going into arbitrage marketing right now is a skill that as a beginner, if you start it today and key into it, become very serious about it, you're going to make a whole lot of money for yourself. Now, arbitrage marketing, you don't really need to know anything about it. All you need is present yourself as an entity, create an email address that is company owned. Like what I mean is, you have to buy a domain name and a hosting name, and then you use it to create an email address that ends with .com or .io, not at Gmail or at Hotmail or at Yahoo Mail, so that it will build your credibility in the presence of all those companies that you want to work for. Once you secure a deal, what you now do is you now hire other people that will work for you. It is just as simple as that. That's just as simple as it is. Once you secure a deal from other companies, now you hire people that will work for you. When these companies pay you, you pay the people that's working under you. The remaining of the money is now yours. Take for instance that the companies that you're working for that hired you is paying, you're charging them $20,000 and you're paying your staffs $7,000 or $10,000. Now the remainder of the whole money is now yours. After all your expenses is now yours, while you don't do anything. All you do is you manage the company, you manage the people who are working under you to be able to deliver to other companies that you are working for. That's just it. That's just the way it is. Alright, that being said, let's just go over to my laptop screen. Let me show you where you can learn these skills for as little as nothing as a beginner. You learn these skills, you build on them, you leverage on what you've built, and then you start pushing, you start going on to look for customers that will buy your skills. So let's just go, guys. So you come to Google and you type linkedin.com. It will bring you to an interface like this. This is where I am right now. So all you have to do is just simple. You come over to LinkedIn for Business. You scroll down to Learn with LinkedIn. Now as it's opening, guys, don't forget, if you have any questions that you want me to help you with, just comment it down. Anything that is confusing you, be it in this video or in my previous video, or anything you want to learn at all, comment it down, write it down for me on the comment section, and I'll surely be there to reply to your messages. Write it down. Now the next one is you go to courses, or you can do business courses and all that. So what to do is, now that you're in courses, for you to be able to know which course you want to go for, you just scroll down, and then you explore the entire LinkedIn learning library. Sorry guys that my voice is this way. I have cold and catarrh and I'm taking care of it. So now that we are here, you can actually type any skill that you want to learn. Say I'm checking out these things. This one is software coding, negotiation, plumbing. So what if what you want to learn is social media, you just write social media marketing or social media specialist. Anywhere you want to learn, you just click here. So these are the list of courses here. These are the list of courses here about social media. So you can actually filter it the way you want. These are the list of courses on LinkedIn. Remember that most companies know that LinkedIn is a place that you can go and learn stuffs, and once LinkedIn satisfies you, then you are very well recognized anywhere in the world. LinkedIn, Google, Microsoft, any skill that you learn from these places, from these platforms, anywhere you present it and you present your certificates and say, I learned this skill from this platform, they will instantly value you more than someone that learns from other places, because this is a place that has high credibility. Their credibility score is very high. So I know we are supposed to pay to learn from LinkedIn, right? But as a beginner, you have to use number 6. I'll show you how you can go about with it. Let's just use this for example. Assuming you want to learn this course now, you just click on it. Then this is it. You start from produce an actionable social media strategy. As you can see, they are locked. But then what we'll do is you come over here and say start my free 1 month. So in this free 1 month, at the beginner, you do is you've already listed down the skills you want to learn. You've listed out everything you want, but you have to start with one and make sure you learn it very well. So after listing it out, you come over here and do what I just showed you. What I just showed right now, you just do it. Remember, this is for educational purpose. It's for educational purpose. So what you do is, now that you're here, you see how much you're supposed to pay. 12,000 per month. You understand? But this one is free. So you try it out right now for free. So what I'm going to show you now is, you go over there, because you're trying it out for free, you continue learning. In the next month, before they will have to, okay, can you see? Now start your free 1 month trial today. Cancel anytime. We will notify you. We will remind you 7 days before your trial ends. So before this trial ends, what you have to do is you cancel it, because you don't really have the money to pay. Even if the money is small, if you pay this month, what about next month? So but because you wanted to learn this skill and use it to build yourself, you just do it for free and put in all the actions that you have, because as a beginner you don't have the luxury of money, you don't have the access to the luxury of talents in the whole world, but you have time and you have energy. These two things are precious materials that it is in your arsenal, so you make use of them, maximize it. So now as you've used your free 1 month, after learning that, you now go over. I made a video about how you can sell these skills that you've learned. It's around here right now. You just go over there and sell these skills. The companies, the businesses that you meet with, for them to settle you, for them to hire you, the companies you meet with that will hire you are already available. All they need is, can you deliver? In the next video, I'm going to show you how you can position yourself on LinkedIn, so that even when you are scouting for companies, other companies will be scouting for you as well. But you have to have mastered these skills. Then after you've mastered the skills, you now buy 1 month subscription from LinkedIn, which is why they will now give you their certificate. After you've been certified, it is that certificate now that you will now use and present to scout for your employers. Don't forget that I did a video on how to find these companies at your doorstep, at your beck and call. I had a video about it. It's linked right here right now, so you just go there, watch it after watching this one, so you'll be able to see how you can meet with these companies, how to coin your email address that you're going to send to them, because you don't know them, is cold emails and cold calls that you give out to them, right? Then you convert them and you start making money. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. It's not easy, but it's worth doing, and I encourage you, as you're trying to win, as I'm trying to win, let us win together. I love you guys. Don't forget that you're blessed to bless others. So as I'm blessing you, I need you to like this video, subscribe to become a member of this family if you've not done that, and if you've gotten to this point, do just know that I love you. Please subscribe to become a member of this family. Bye for now. Remember that the same video that you will learn how to sell your skills is around here right now. Just click it and then watch it and learn more. Thank you guys. See you.